Hey there, Fee here, and I'm going to talk about 610. You've probably heard of it. 610 this, 610 that. We're not talking about the area code, although we love our people in Pennsylvania. Association Policy 610 has every last thing to do with contract negotiations and ratifications for your chapter. As the contract is perhaps the most important legal document for your chapter, beside your chapter constitution, which I know you've read, right? This is part 1 of our talk on Policy 610 and your role as the communications officer when it comes to contract negotiations. Of course, this video won't cover every little detail about Policy 610, and you'll have to read it in its entirety. Although it's fairly long, it's super important that you read it and understand just how important it is to follow it and ensure your members understand it. I know, bedtime reading, but better than not knowing what is supposed to happen in negotiations. I'll talk about it in this very important section in 610 under bargaining. Policy 610.7.03. Negotiating Committee shall provide the chapter membership an update following each negotiation session with the employer. You're thinking, well, yeah, that makes sense and it should be happening, but what am I supposed to say? Well, you can start with 3 things: what we want, what happened, and what we're going to do next. But Fee, I'm not on a negotiating team and have no idea what's going on. Well, there are a few people you can ask. Of course, your negotiations chairperson. And many times it's your chapter president, but it may be someone else. Check your chapter's constitution. You can also ask your labor rep. Now, whenever we go into contract negotiations, we have to do something called sunshining. No, it has nothing to do with the weather, but it is required by law that we notify the governing board and the public that we intend to negotiate on certain sections in the contract. So that's where you start. Your sunshining document should have been voted on by the membership and is a public document in your governing board's meeting agendas. Once you've seen your sunshining document and what it is your chapter is asking for, you can go to work on your negotiations update. In the next part, we'll talk about what your negotiations update will look like. See you there.